We are here right now at TTS Eurocars to check out the Porsche Taycan. But before we get to that, of course, we must mention that TTS Eurocars has a wide range of vehicles to choose from. And there are quite special models available for sale, like this Tesla Model 3. But my personal favorite, of course, is this car right here. It is the Mini John Cooper Works GP. Now, some of you might know that this car is technically out of stock in Singapore. It's all sold out. But if you still want to get one or just check one out, you can come to TTS Eurocars to do that. Now, without further ado, let's go check out the Porsche Taycan. So for some of you having trouble pronouncing the name of this car, it isn't Porsche Taycan or Taycan, it is Porsche Taycan. And that means in Turkish, soul of a spirited horse, according to Porsche. Here's 5 things you need to know about the Porsche Taycan. Now, everybody's talking about how fast the Porsche Taycan is. It is indeed very fast. What we have here, of course, is the base 4S variant, and TTS Eurocars has equipped this with the Performance Battery Plus. With it, of course, this 4S makes 563 brake horsepower and 650 Newton meters of torque, and this car is good for 0 to 100 in 4 seconds. Now, this isn't the fastest Porsche Taycan that TTS Eurocars can indent in. They can get the Porsche Taycan Turbo S. Now, that makes 751 brake horsepower, and get this, 1050 Newton meters of torque. 0 to 100, of course, with that car is done in 2.8 seconds. Now, that is fast. The thing is, the Porsche Taycan isn't just fast when you are driving it, it is pretty quick when you're charging it also. Now this, of course, does come fitted as standard by TTS Eurocars with the Performance Battery Plus. And with it, if you go and charge it at a SP Group 50 kilowatt charging station, this car can charge from 20% to 80% in about an hour. But the thing is, this is not the fastest that the Taycan can charge. This Taycan can take up to 270 kilowatts of charging power. So when SP Group or any other charging station in Singapore starts to upgrade their stations, this will charge from 20% to 80% in a matter of minutes. Now, some of you might be saying that electric cars have very poor range, but this isn't the case for the Porsche Taycan, fitted as standard, of course, with the Performance Battery Plus. Now, this car effectively can do about 400 kilometers on a full charge. And for cities like Singapore, of course, where we have a lot of start-stop traffic and traffic lights, of course, this car works very well. Because the thing is, when you lift off the throttle or brake, it can charge the battery again. So this car actually works very well in Singapore. Porsche Taycan is an electric car, and it's nice if it's a little bit futuristic inside also. And of course it is very futuristic. Now, a lot of cars do come with comfort features, like for example your keyless entry and your keyless start, but this takes it a step further. All you have to do when you get in the Taycan is step on the brake and put it to D, and you're ready to go, pretty much. Now, I think that's pretty cool. The other cool thing, of course, you do have 3 screens. 3! You have this big screen over here for your instrument clusters, and you can control your headlights from here too. And you have this screen over here also to do your infotainment systems and functions. And here is mainly all your air conditioning and other car functions. Now, speaking of air conditioning, of course, another cool feature I must mention is that you can't control these air conditioning vents manually. If you want to adjust them, you have to go into the air conditioning menu and adjust them from here through the screen. Now, this is totally unnecessary, but it is pretty cool at the same time. I think this is a very good party trick. I like it very much. Cool stuff. The Taycan is a very good looking car, and I think TTS Eurocars has done a very good job in optioning this with the sport design package and this turbo aero wheels. It looks even better now, but it does have quite a bit of futuristic features. It does have comfort access. If you come closer, it does open the door. But the thing is, this is quite common in a lot of cars nowadays. But not many cars have a charging point or even a fuel cap that opens with a swipe of your finger. That's a cool party trick. But my favorite part of the Taycan and a lot of newer Porsches in general nowadays is how the Porsche logo is enclosed in the taillight cluster at the back. And the thing is, Porsche exclusive manufacturer does have an option of having this in two different colors, glacier ice or black. And this whole taillight cluster looks really good at night. Very nice part of the car, this. Again, thanks to TTS Eurocars for letting us check out the Porsche Taycan. Now, that is a very cool looking Porsche, but it's not the only Porsche that TTS Eurocars have. They also have this Porsche Cayenne Coupe, a very cool looking SUV. And they also have this Mercedes-Benz A45S AMG 4MATIC Plus, fully specced. They also have this Bentley Continental GT Centenary. It's a special edition, of course, to celebrate Bentley's 100 years of making cars. You definitely should go and check out the stitching on the seats. It is pretty cool. But it's more than the wide range of cars which TTS Eurocars have. They also have a fully dedicated and equipped after-sales service center. And since we're talking about fully equipped service centers and Porsches in general, they also have this diagnostic tool called P-Wiz 3. Now, some of you might know P-Wiz 3 is actually the best diagnostics tool for Porsches. So, if you're going to buy a car from TTS Eurocars, you are assured that after sales is well taken care of. Now, if you want to find out more about TTS Eurocars, check out the link below. And of course, I will see you guys next time. Till then,